My name's Elizabeth Pugh and I run a small company called Pilgrimage People, and we, as the name would suggest, organise pilgrimages for faith groups, whether they be dioceses, schools, parishes or special interest groups, to Christian pilgrimage sites all around the world to help pilgrims to further their faith and deepen their faith. Myself, I've been there since 2010, so 15 years. It was going a couple of years before that, and we were started by a Catholic priest who took his pilgrims from his parish to the Holy Land on pilgrimage, great success. And so off the back of that, some more pilgrimages happened, and his bishop at the time gave him some time out of a parish to try and build that whole thing up. And that's when I joined him to try and start that, which is what we did. We then expanded from just the Holy Land to other destinations. The primary one was the Holy Land, but obviously, sadly, we're not going there at the moment. We also travel to Rome, Assisi, San Giovanni, various other destinations in Italy. We go to Poland, to Spain, to the Ignatian places, and to the home of St. Therese and St. John of the Cross. We go to Lisieux, Medjugorje, Nok, Fatima, obviously, and Malta, and Turkey, and Greece in the footsteps of St. Paul. I think my favourite place is actually the Basilica of the Most Holy Trinity. I found it really peaceful. I've been in there when it's been empty, well, more or less empty, no mass on. And although it's big and new-ish, I find it really peaceful and uplifting. I think the mosaics and the altarpiece behind the altar is absolutely beautiful. And I found it very restful and quite moving. And I also found, I think, a bit of a connection, because I've been to Rome a lot with groups, that the cornerstone was a piece of St. Peter's tomb from Rome, given by the Pope, and that's still sort of on display there. So I felt a connection between the different destinations that we go to. The processions in the evening are something just lovely. It's very hard to describe, but they do affect you. And seeing everybody else's faith, I think it's almost infectious if you come with some faith even, but you see everybody else, and it really inflames your own personal pilgrimage. It's been wonderful working with WAF group itself. The leadership have been great to communicate with. Everything was really clear from me as an organiser point of view to get everything done. The clergy who were involved were really helpful, and they prepared lots of the prayer material for the groups. And when I'm sending other groups also to Fatima, the clergy have already said that we can use all the stuff that they have produced, the prayer books and things. So they've been super helpful and a joy to work with. And then the pilgrims themselves have been great. So they're very devout, but they're also very friendly as well. And we've had some good times over the week. It's been a great time.